and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, right fielder Ben Zobrist.
Smoke toward third. Turner has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, not great. He's 1 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Batting third, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. One left for the Cubs, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
John Lester gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His past history against John Lester, 2 for 10. Now Lester's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 coming from Lester. Swing and a little blooper to center. Russell onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
This pitch is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ moves over, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 6, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Javier.
Now batting, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So coming to the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Baez is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Runner back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Just missing here. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Way in front of that fastball.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jock Peterson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
One and two, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Got him.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony
standing in,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Clayton Kershaw.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Baez ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Logan Forsythe.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ian Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher.
Into the box now, John Lester. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
One and one. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert.
And now
Almora.
here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Adrian now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and he got a base hit out of it.
Jock Peterson.
Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
One on its way from Lester. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Kike Hernandez, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Contreras is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist.
Leading off for the
He's
Cubs,
0 for 1 thus
the
far.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. One and one. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. swing and a looper to left. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Almora. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs,
he'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
That 4 breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, John Lester, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. But the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now Lester deals the 1-2, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Zobrist giving chase.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lester ready, the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Half going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, the home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
The first baseman, number 23.
Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now Lester's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig in the dirt here. Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way in front of that fastball.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Lester sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Seventh inning coming up now in game one as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Josh Ravin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Josh Ravin.
Striding in once again, Albert Almora. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Albert Almora.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
So striding in, Kike
Leading
Hernandez.
off for the
He'll
Dodgers,
start things out here in the bottom of inning
fielder,
number 7.
Kike
Cubs have someone
Hernandez.
working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-2 now from Lester. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Hector Rondon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Hector Rondon.
Alex Gordon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alex Gordon.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
From the belt, the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with. Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Almora in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Rondon pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 46.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Russell.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw arm to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 46.
Alex Avila is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
In the 8th spot, number 32.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Logan Forsythe.
And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Adrian now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Javier Baez.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2 one more time. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Wade Davis.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The bottom of the ninth inning for the Dodgers. Center fielder, number 31.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Zobrist moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cubs win the opener here in the division series. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.